Hello dear students, this is Emmanuel Anthony and you are watching my YouTube channel English as a Second Language in Pakistan. Overall, this is lecture number 32 of the novel Goodbye Mr. Chips, which is part of the second year English syllabus. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss chapter number 6. We'll read some text from page number 14, and on page number 14 we are going to read from line number 22 to 23, which is actually the third paragraph. As I read the text for you, I'll also be explaining you synonyms in context, and we'll discuss the idea, the story, the events here in this text. Are you ready? Let us start together. Chips, she said, they are wrong. You know, and I'm right. Here, Catherine Bridges is talking to her husband, Mr. Chips. The discussion topic is either students from slum area should be allowed to play a football match with the Brookfield football team. Everyone at the school, including Mr. Chips, is saying no. The boys' football team from the poor areas of London should be kept away from Brookfield, whereas Catherine is of the view that both teams, people from the poor areas, people from Brookfield, both of them should play together and they should come to know each other. I'm looking ahead to the future. They and you are looking back to the past. When we look to future, we are optimistic and we have positive things in mind. We want change. We want a positive change. Whereas when we are thinking about the past, or we are thinking with past in our mind, we are always negative. We are pessimistic. Keeping in mind the past events, we are unable to accept future. We will not be able to change ourselves. We will not be able to forgive others for what they did to us in the past. So, Catherine says that I'm thinking about future. England isn't always going to be divided into officers and other ranks. She's saying that England is not going to be the same as it was in the past. Tomorrow in England, everyone is going to be the same and all will be working together for the betterment of the country. And those popular boys are just as important to England as Brookfield is. You've got to have them here, Chips. You can't satisfy your conscience. Conscience? Man's moral sense. By writing a check for a few guineas, guineas is an amount in pound. You can't satisfy your conscience by writing a check for a few guineas and keeping them at arm's length. To keep someone at arm's length is an idiom which means to keep someone away from you. So she says that only by giving them some money and never trying to understand those people, never trying to let them come close to you, that is not a good deed. She says that helping with money is a little help. They should be helped with other resources too, including that they should be allowed to visit Brookfield. Besides, they are proud of Brookfield, just as you are. Years hence, after many years, maybe boys of that sort will be coming here. A few of them at any rate. In these lines, Catherine is arguing. She is presenting reasons why the poor boys which are being held by Brookfield School should also be allowed to visit Brookfield premises. They should be allowed to come and play a football match with Brookfield football team. They should be allowed and visit Brookfield. They should be allowed to come and take tea with Brookfieldians. Why not? Why ever not? Chips, dear, remember this is 1897, not 67, when you were up at Cambridge. You got your ideas well stuck in those days. Well stuck in those days means you are completely entangled in the past. You are rooted in the past. Catherine is saying to her husband that your ideas are old, or they are slightly old, or to be more positive we could say that Chips needs change. He needs to change his ideas with the passage of time. And good ideas they were too. She is saying that when you were at Cambridge in 67, you had some ideas and they were very good ideas in those days. But if you implement the same ideas of 67 in 1897, you need some improvement. You need some change. And good ideas they were too. A lot of them. But a few, just a few Chips want unsticking. Unsticking means removal. Chips needs to unlearn some ideas and relearn some ideas. In this way, he would be more suitable to the present situation, to the contemporary circumstances. I hope you enjoyed my lesson. This is for today. See you in the next lesson. Have a very nice time. Thank you.